Hey, what's up? It's Comic95, the Savior, and this is what I believe is my part 4. I will correct myself if I'm wrong. In my Is It Love series, I've purposefully avoided writing down notes because I want to talk to you like a mom, like a friend. If you haven't watched the previous 3 or 2 parts, I highly suggest that you check those out before continuing with this video so that you will understand where we're at this point. So, this might be my last point. I might make more in the future, I'm not sure. But I think this is the most important one to make, which is talking about online dating in general. I have some other videos I will be making, well, I've already made, but I haven't published yet, about online dating. So I want to start off by giving a disclaimer. I am 100% for online dating. I strongly support it, but I do believe that there are some circumstances where online dating is not a good idea. So, I feel like these points were not addressed in my other videos that I haven't published yet that you will see later, so I want to address them here. I do not think that if you do not currently live in Japan that you should be online dating here. For starts, it screams, I have a fetish, because why are you specifically trying to date here instead of looking for someone where you are? You might give the excuse, oh, I plan to settle down, I'm gonna live in Japan. Yeah, okay. Anyway, you should be waiting until you come here. My reason being is almost always any guy that is trying to date you online and that is okay with the fact that you live overseas, he comes with baggage, he comes with lies, he's a cheater, he's not who he says he is, and he's going to use your nudes for his own self-pleasure, to show his friends, to sell online, whatever the case might be. The reason why is, you don't know what this person really looks like. People can edit their pictures, people can lie and use fake pictures, people can lie about their height, their weight, you know, their just everything about themselves. You don't know who you're really dealing with. You might say, oh, I really love them, I don't care about their appearance. Okay, that's great. I can admire that. I can, you know, whatever that. That's a good thing to do. I'm not going to bash you for that. But where this becomes a problem is you don't know their real relationship status. They could be cheating on you. Sure, they can do that with you dating in person, but it's easier to find these things out by living at least within the same country. So you really want to keep that in mind. There's cultural differences, language barriers, all type of mess. The last thing you want is to have distance from the start of your relationship. Talking on Skype, talking online is not the same as being able to date and meet in person. I feel like that's a really big need. And the reality is you will find that a lot of these guys that have, you know, resorted to online dating, not just online dating, but online dating overseas, they're doing it for fun. They're bored, they're lonely, they want someone to talk to, they're not serious about you. And if that's what you're doing too, then by all means, fine, as long as the other person knows your intentions. But for a lot of you girls and even guys, I feel like a lot of you are very serious, and some of you are moving too fast, and thus you miss a lot of obvious signs. It is very rare that I've seen someone have a legitimate relationship that started off online, that led to marriage and a family, etc., that was not for visa purposes and or a fetish. And again, people are always very defensive. They want to say, oh, that's not true, my relationship is different, but come on, guys, like, let's be real with ourselves. You don't have to be honest with me in the comments. That's between you and God. Pray about it, think about it, be real. So I feel like that's the biggest issue to start off with. If you are willing to date someone online and you've pretty much canceled out the fact that you've never met each other, you don't know each other very well, and you're just so in love, it's first of all lust, and secondly it's more than likely a fetish, which you need to refer back to my first 2 videos to understand that difference between having a preference and having a fetish. So that is the first thing that you really want to keep in mind. Aside from that, it doesn't work out. It's not legitimate, and I find that a lot of these guys go online to specifically look for foreign girls. They want to get nudes from you, they want videos of you, they want to jack off to you. And it's a stereotype that it's easy to have sex with you. It's a stereotype that it's easier to get nudes from you, that foreign girls are just easy. So it's not that they think you're really ugly and they're pretending to be in love with you and like you in that sense. They do really think that you're hot, but they have no intention in seriously dating you, seriously marrying you. You're just fun. It's to pass time. And a part of that passing time is talking to multiple people. They're not going to just settle on talking to you. You could be the most beautiful, perfect girl by Japanese standards. You can have the blonde hair, you can have the blue eyes, you can have the thin body, you can have the big boobs. And guess what? They're gonna find 5 other girls that have all of that too and look even better than you and make your body look like shit. And guess what? they're going to cheat on her too. They're going to find another model that looks better than her. They're going to find girls that you think look worse than you. So don't be fooled by a guy that seems to be serious about you because he's messaging you twice a day. He sends you a good morning message. Guys, you can easily do that to anyone. Like, I would be very leery about someone who I've not only met online, but we've never met in person at all. Making plans to meet each other is bullshit. A lot of the time, these guys are just saying that they're going to keep leading you on, and they're never going to really meet you. Or when they do meet you, you're not so smart. They also plan to meet 3 or 4 other girls. I literally had a friend of mine who went all the way to the US, led on 3 different girls. He went to 3 different states, met all 3 of these girls, played and broke all of their hearts. He was dating a girl back in Japan, but they didn't know this. So here they are thinking, wow, he really does love me. He came all the way to San Francisco to see me. He came all the way to Idaho to see me. And I felt awful. I'm thinking to myself like, wow, you're a horrible person. They were all being played. So it's not just a matter of do they visit you. It's when do they visit you? For how long do they stay with you? Do they bring you gifts? What kind of gifts? What do you talk about? Do they talk about a future? Do they seem hesitant to take photos together? What exactly is going on? Are they busy? Are they hiding their phone? Think about these things. If your partner really wants to be with you, they will make a way to be with you. They will make a way to bring you to Japan or to bring themselves to where you are. And they will have time. They're not going to come all the way overseas to see you and then only have 1 day or 2 days. If that's the case, I can almost guarantee you he didn't leave your country and go back to his home. He went to go see some other girls that live in the same place as you. And you're being fooled. So really think about it. Again, there's exceptions to every rule, but I personally don't recommend dating and meeting someone online exclusively. I believe in using online dating as a tool for meeting people that live where you are and quickly taking that relationship from being online to being in person. That is how I have personally met almost all of my boyfriends. I am a strong advocate and supporter of online dating. But I can also tell you from personal experience, I dated Japanese guys before I came to Japan through online dating. I've dated Japanese guys long distance within Japan through online dating. And all of those relationships ended with me finding out I was being lied to, cheated on, and he was talking to other girls. So you can decide, are you okay with being lied to and cheated on? Are you okay with all of these things just because of your fetish? By all means, go ahead. And again, every situation, every relationship is totally different. I totally agree. But 9 times out of 10, if you not only met online, but you've already started dating online and like you've been seeing this person for months to years, etc. You guys haven't met, you've just been making plans to meet, your relationship is not real, it's garbage. What is okay is you start talking online, maybe you don't meet for a week or 2, whatever the case might be, maybe you do a couple of video chats but you don't meet in person, and then eventually you meet in person and the relationship takes off from there. That's okay, I support that. I don't believe in legitimate relationships that start online and eventually end in person. Because the reality is one of 2 things ends up happening. 1, you get led on, where you'll never actually meet in person. They'll just make fake plans with you and give excuses about being sick, not having a job, not having money, needing this, needing that. Or number 2, you might actually legitimately get married, but they've been cheating on you and seeing other girls the entirety of your relationship. And it's not going to stop because you got married. They're going to have a separate phone. They're going to have separate accounts. Guys are not stupid. So that's that. I hope your situation isn't bad. I hope that your relationship does work out if you guys met and are currently dating from an online relationship. I wish you the best of luck. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm just trying to be real with you. So that's that. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like and leave a comment down below. If you have some advice to help other people, please share. Other than that, I would appreciate it if you would follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And I have a Snapchat that you can add me on and a Facebook page that you can like as well. Please also check out my blog, Comic95, And you can also check out my YouTube playlist on dating in Japan. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.